We owe it to our children and to our country to do everything in our power to address this national shame and this human tragedy.
That is President Donald Trump declaring the opioid crisis a public health emergency. Now, it's expected to streamline some access to addiction treatment and provide new resources. However, that declaration does not release more money to deal with the actual problem, and now kind of leaves it up to Congress to accomplish that. Again, that declaration does allow officials, kind of puts them on notice to help in the larger fight, including right here in Arizona.
Governor Ducey had already declared it an emergency in the state of Arizona. Cameron Riddle is joining us now with a look at what this declaration really means for local treatment facilities.
Well, good morning. All morning long, I've been reporting about prevention and how to keep from getting to the spot where I am right now, next to some emergency equipment, which when you get into one of these opioid dose situations, this truck and this truck are the two that come up to rescue you. One of the guys you might see is Rob McDade from Phoenix Fire. You guys are the response rather than the prevention, the last point of contact before the worst. President Trump has not fully said, hey, we've got money and that's going to be sent your way to continue to do what you do. How helpful is that federal funding?
Oh, it's very helpful. We're very fortunate here in Phoenix that we do have a tax base that supports a fire department that can be at your door in 5 minutes or less. But yeah, declaring it a national emergency, we believe, gets hopefully the wheels going for prevention as well. We're the reactive. So you call 911, there's been an opioid overdose, heroin, Vicodin, any sort of that. We come in, we try to save you, rush you to the hospital. But we also try to stay on the front lines too, as being helping out the community and being preventative, getting the message out about how dangerous it is, because we used to start with, hey, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, very amazing programs, talk about drinking, a lot of the drug use, but now here we are, pills in the medicine cabinet, right? And here's the epidemic down the road, years down the road. We've been very proactive. We're the medicine on the streets. Our paramedics are there to help out.
I want to show everybody that because of the lack of prevention programs, right, it's keeping you guys on the response side extremely busy. So you've got packets of tools like this, and as you told me, a lot of cities around the country are just now getting this, but Phoenix, being the 6th largest city, has had this for almost 30 years. You're ahead of the curve.
Absolutely. We like to be proactive. We like to make sure that the folks in our city know that we're there to help them with any emergency. So we've got this drug, Narcan, which can reverse the effects. If you've got a chance to survive, we're going to administer this to you. We've had this. We train our paramedics with this. We have it. We deploy it in different ways. So we want to make sure that anything that's on the horizon that we know that we can help our community, we put it on our trucks. We want to keep everybody in our community safe. We train with this. We know how to apply it. So yes, you're seeing it on the news. Hey, this amazing drug Narcan. Hey, for over 30 years, we've been using it to help the citizens out there. So now it's time to start getting proactive and getting the message out there about how dangerous it is. But yes, in the case of an emergency, we're there. We know how to deploy it, and we're going to hopefully turn that situation around.
All right, Rob McDade, as we've been showing you this morning, ideas about prevention in the classroom and how you can prevent getting to this point. But a lot of people said that federal funding is so crucial because it's what funds this type of response. And without this response, you've got a whole nother set of problems. So that is why this is so crucial. Reporting live in Phoenix, I'm Cameron Riddle for Arizona's Family.